said, as you grow in age and experience, I think some of your ideas will change. They better not, because they're right. You know? That's what I thought when I was a junior in college as well. That's what I thought until 5 years after I was married, and I found out from my wife that I didn't know it all.
And somehow they remind you of that.
It took 5 years.
I'm a stubborn Swede. I see the camera here, and I just want to say hi, Rachel.
Hi, Tim.
Rachel's part of Mark Shower's campaign
No, I'm for the party.
for the Democrat Party, and is responsible to tape everything I say and take pictures of me. And she'll become a member of the family before this all over with. But
We'll welcome her.
yeah,
Thank you.
and we do. We had that all last election too. Travis was the one this time, and now we have Rachel and Ryan following us around. But as I was saying, he was just espousing all of this stuff about 47 million people without health care, which has been disproven over and over again. Maybe 10 to 12 million actual people without health care. And that's something we could take care of far more easily without a bill like this, and with legislation like I offered. But anyway, as we talked, I finally said to him, now wait a second. We talked earlier, and you said that you're a college student and you're on your parents' health care coverage, but you work. I said, where do you go to college? He said, Michigan State University. He said, I'm a junior there, and I said, now you said you worked. Where do you work? And he started to stutter, and he said, I'm a community, I work as a community activity action organizer. I said, a community organizer? I've never met one. I've just heard about one in the White House. And so I'm delighted to meet you, but I hope sometime you get a real job that promotes something solid for this country, as opposed to foment and change and Saul Alinsky type approach of overthrowing the establishment, as it were, for something that will take away our freedoms. Well, he didn't agree with me, but that was the way it was. But it was a good experience. And tonight, you've talked about all of the gun issues in far more depth than I would need to talk to you about tonight. You know where I stand. I'm a Second Amendment person, but frankly, I'm the entire Constitution, Declaration of Independence supporter as well. But I tell you what, as I saw that this afternoon, and I know one media person asked me, what do you think about this, Congressman? And I said, this is America. This is sometimes the messiness of democracy and the way it should be. I don't agree with much that's there. And I'm glad that my supporters were there, so we had almost equal numbers. We just didn't have the bullhorns. But it was an opportunity for America to speak. What disappointed me was that there were relatively so few there. Now, they had to bus transport people in, and they commanded the curbing, and they had the professionally built signs, and they had the bullhorns that they could shout anyone down. But it was interesting seeing the number of people that would go by there and honk horns in favor of some of these hand-built signs of our people that were there, saying kill the bill, or restore America, save it from a socialist takeover, whatever, those signs that were in place. But as I looked at that, and I thought of all of the Tea Parties that I've been at, all of the 9/12 groups that I've been at, all of the Common Sense Patriot meetings that I've been at, all of the Republican Executive Committee meetings, and Lincoln dinners, and all of that goes on, and all of the foment that's being talked of now about this government takeover of our liberties and our life. And there was tremendous heat for a while. And yet today, when the call was put out, now I know by the Republican Party, to have people there from the district, the 7th District, to speak to Congressman Shower on this issue and say, please, please listen to the people this time, and don't go any further on it. There are relatively few people there. And I know that's what you wrestle with gun rights issues.